To federal politics now, and Education Minister Alan Tudge has come out against the new draft national curriculum, saying it should, above all, teach kids to love Australia.
My concern is that the history curriculum, particularly that for years 7 to 10, paints an overly negative view of Australia. But I want people to come out having learnt about our country with a love of it rather than a hatred of it.
Yes, what kind of a psychopath would read Australian history in any detail and be like, love it, perfect, great, 5 stars, good job, everyone? Sounds like Alan Tudge doesn't want the curriculum to teach history. He wants it to teach blind patriotism, like with Anzac Day. Instead of
Anzac Day being presented as the most sacred of all days in Australia, where we stop, we reflect, we commemorate the 100,000 people who have died for our freedoms, instead it's presented as a contested idea. The word contested itself is used 19 times throughout the curriculum, i.e. it's asking people to instead of just accepting these for the things which they are, such as Anzac Day.
Again, nobody who studies Anzac Day in Gallipoli is like, that was great. Good job, everyone. It was a massacre and a national tragedy and a slaughter. And Minister Tudge says the proof that Australia is a good country is with our immigration.
You know, this country, Avenue, is a magnet for millions of people to want to come to, right? Now, why is that? It's not because we're this horrible, terrible, racist, sexist country. It's because we're one of the greatest egalitarian, free countries in the world.
Yes, hold the front page. Powerful white man says we're not a racist, sexist country. Unbelievable. Hey, Minister Tudge, just to take you up on that thing you were just talking about, I think the reason you'll find that everyone wants to come to Australia is because as of last year, we had the highest minimum wage of anywhere in the world. If you want to include some positive history in the curriculum about why we're such a free egalitarian country, you might want to include some in-depth coverage of the history of the union movement. Do you want to include that? Oh no, you're a Liberal. Probably not. In fact, Alan Tudge insists that Australia is in fact the best it's ever been.
I would ask you, name me a single country in the world at any time in the world's history which is not as free and as egalitarian as Australia is today.
How about Australia before John Howard, when we all weren't insecure workers and independent contractors without any sick leave and people under 45 could afford to buy a house? That sure felt more egalitarian to me.